All right. Well, we'll get started here. Hopefully you can see Zamzo's computer screen. He's going to be sharing some Laker qualities with us this morning. But before we get to that stuff, first, I think we should just celebrate our first week of school. What a different first week of school, but I think that we did the best we could. And I know some of you probably left still confused, or when you were at home, you were still confused. And I'm going to tell you, so are Zamzo and I. So it's going to take us probably at least another week, maybe even 2 more weeks to fully feel comfortable and like we know what we're doing. But good job being flexible and trying to learn our schedule and trying to figure this out with us. And then just please be patient as we keep trying this. Like today, me and Zamso kind of have some stuff planned. We'll see how things go. And we might we have to figure out a different way how to do Fridays. So good job this week. And thank you to those. I think there's like 23 of us that are here this morning. I think we're going to make this a Friday tradition. At 8:30 every Friday, we're going to have a red team meeting like this. Maybe talk about the week. We could talk about the weekend a little bit. And then we'll also go over some of our quality students, which is going to take us to our next thing this morning, our Laker qualities. So what we look for in a Laker. Zamso just texted me and said, "Can you hear me?" I cannot hear you, Zamso. We can't hear Zamzo, so I'll just keep going. So a couple of years ago,
Your icon.
we sat down, some of us teachers, and we talked about what makes a quality Laker. When we think about what we want to be and the Lakers that we want to be, what does that look like? And so a lot of us teachers came up with Laker qualities and what those qualities might look like in different parts of the building. So in the hallway, what does a Laker look like? On the bus, what does a Laker look like? In the lunchroom, what does a Laker look like? And then we tried to make some of these posters to spread the word so you know what you're striving to be. And Zamzo and I, we notice these things, and we notice who's being a quality Laker, and we notice who's being a quality student. And those are the things that we're going to start celebrating on Fridays. So on Fridays, we're going to be celebrating our red team quality students of the week. So students that we feel like are demonstrating these Laker qualities throughout the week. And the way we'll do it is Zamzo will pick a quality Laker. I will pick a quality Laker, and then we'll pick an overall red team quality student. Okay. Now, the one thing that we can talk about today is in person. It might be easy to figure out what a Laker should look like or what a quality student should look like. But now we have this whole new task of being at home. And how does being at home, signing on when you need to sign on and do the things you need to do, what does that look like as a Laker too? So every Friday morning, 8:30, we'll celebrate our 3 students of the week. And we'll talk about maybe what they demonstrated or how they showed us they were Laker quality students. And so today, to kind of set the bar for everybody so we know what we're looking for, we wanted to go through some of these Laker qualities because I feel like this week we were so worried about where do we go for this elective and our schedule and Google Classroom that we didn't really get to talk about how to be a Laker and maybe expectations and what we're looking for. So today I'm hoping Zamzo's still there and he can maybe slide through this with me. We're going to go through what a Laker looks like in each area. So can you see his screen? Can you see Laker qualities in the hallway? Okay. Now, again, bear with me. This is a little different since now we have hybrid learning. In the mornings, it says enter at 7:55. I think if you've been getting dropped off, they've been having you sit down at the tables downstairs. Is that correct? And wait for them to be dismissed, which is wonderful. And then when you come upstairs, as long as those doors are open down the 6th grade hallway, you may enter. And when you're entering into your classroom, then we'll talk about what that looks like in the classroom too. But you should be entering your prime time, your homeroom for now. Hopefully we get back to where you can maybe do a little bit more socializing in the hallways, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot to talk about attend did she behave. Shoot, Zamzo. This is why you're so good at this. So that's how we can attend while in the Laker, while in a hallway. How we can achieve in a Laker hallway is by using that time to get any materials. And I would also say, or use the bathroom, get water, fill up your water bottle, do whatever you need to do in the hallway while you have that time in the hallway. Because once you're in your classroom, we would hope that we can get the most out of that classroom time and we're not constantly having to leave and go back out in the hallway. And then lastly, behaving in the hallway. It looks like it says calm body, hands, feet to ourselves, quiet inside mouth voices, looking forward, staying to the right, walking feet, and going directly to your class. We could also even say following those signs on the floors. Okay, when you're being dismissed to head out to your next class, hopefully we're not running. Hopefully we're not trying to go in different directions to be late to class. Hopefully we're heading straight to where we need to get to. And we're doing so in a nice, respectful manner.
I can't hear. I wonder why.
Hi, Kayla.
The Chromebook. Is there anything on my Chromebook that's new?
There, I think I get.
Why is it so?
I don't know.
Hi, Kale.
Hi, Kale.
Which I messed up already. Do you see on that sign how it says attend, achieve, and behave, you guys? Those fifth graders that went to Roosevelt last year that were here in the middle school, do you remember Mr. Sukert always saying attend, achieve, and behave? Those are kind of our middle school 3 rules. Make sure you're attending, make sure you're achieving, and make sure you're behaving. So all of our Laker qualities, we've kind of categorized into how can you attend, how can you achieve that, and how can you behave while doing that. Okay? Zamzo, should we take to the next one? I don't know what.
It just had a notification saying
He ditched
left.
us. Well, I see the next one. I think it says on the stairs. Does anybody have an idea of what Laker quality would look like on the stairs? What you maybe should or shouldn't be doing? Ariel, do you have anything to add?
No running down the stairs.
Yes, please no running down the stairs. Talon, do you have stuff to add?
No jumping the steps.
Do you know, Talon, do you know how many kids sprain their ankles or hurt themselves by trying to be cool and skip the last couple stairs? Don't do that, guys. What else can we, how else can we show our Laker qualities on the stairs? I wish I could see everybody's hands up. I can't. Chase, is that you? Chase, you want to share?
Yeah, that's him. I think he's doing something on his computer or something.
Let's send something to Zam. Oh, I hear him.
This is bigger.
Okay,
Hey,
finally.
Zam. What are you doing? Where is he? There he is.
Oh, I'm experiencing technological difficulties. I've been kicked out twice, and it's very really good on my end. So if you
Why
don't
don't you-
hear from me or see from me, something's happening
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Or if you want, you could come down here and we could share a computer.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll make my way down.
And I'll look and see if I can
Okay.
find the Laker qualities. Maybe I'll share it from here.
You guys are doing a nice job of being patient. Great job. Yes.
That's a lot better.
It's a lot better, Mr. Zenzo.
It's already gotten better,
I
honestly.
can,
Yeah.
but you're just moving. Now, what the heck happened? What?
Whoa, something's happening.
My cat's on screen.
No, now it's
I
not
don't
on.
Oh, here. Why don't you take it away?
I'm back.
Nah.
There we go.
Good.
So, right, this is interesting time. We're doing a good job of being flexible and working through it. So I appreciate you guys there. So I've kind of heard some things, right? Because I was kicked out twice and I heard all those little technologically gling. So I didn't hear much, but I heard a little bit, and I heard talk about the attend, achieve, behave, right? Mr. Suker talks about that. He preaches that. And these are ways that we can attend, we can achieve, and we can behave on these things. I did hear that you talked about hallways, which is good. Now the stairs part, right? Stairs we want to be safe on those. And so we always want to make sure we stay to the right, even though we're in a hurry, right? Some people pass one another. We want to stay to the right and look where you're going. Is there anybody that ever fell down the stairs because they just kind of weren't paying attention and kind of tripped? Yeah, okay. So we want to make sure we do what we're doing. We don't want to get hurt. To achieve, right? Walk 2 across or a single file. Use the banister if you need to, and then just continue. Don't stop on the stairwell. Okay, behave. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your voice quiet. Look forward. Stay to the right. Walk feet. Go directly to class, right? Go. Okay? So that's the expectation for being on the stairs. Okay, in the lunchroom, right? We're talking about when you're in there. Attend. Be in the lunch line at the appropriate time. Okay, stay in the commons or the assigned area outside. That means, and we didn't know this earlier, but that means stay downstairs. You don't get to come back up. And if we ever get lockers again, right, you still have to hold on to everything. Oh, I just wanted to put my lunch away. Can I get my coat? It's cold outside. Oh, I have a football in my locker. Can I go get it? No, bring it with you so that you're ready to go. Okay. One of the expectations, food stays inside, and then clean your area. Has anybody noticed bees outside? A lot of bees. Yeah. So if we start taking our apple or apple juice or anything like that, we start to get a lot of bees, and we don't want that. Okay. We can achieve by waiting patiently in line, cleaning up after ourselves, thanking the lunch staff, leaving our tables clean, and having positive conversations with the people around us. And then behaving using quiet voices. And then when you're inside, stay seated. And I know that's hard, and sometimes people want to get up and walk around. If you want to get around, go outside. That's okay. Okay, so that's in the lunchroom. When we're on the school grounds, that's everything in and around the school. If it belongs to the school, that's the school grounds. Okay? The expectation is that when you get to school, you're at school. Now, somebody asked me the other day, hey, I have a couple bucks. Can I run down to the gas station? Nope. When you're on the grounds, you're on grounds. You can't leave school. Okay? Until it's 3:45. Once it's 3:45, hit the door, right? Get out. Go home. Go do your sports, your chores, all that stuff. Okay? You can achieve pick up stuff. Pick up trash in the hallway, help the custodians, keep the building clean, okay? Keep the classrooms clean. And then behaving, be where you're directed to be. Okay? If they ask you to be in the lunch area, don't be in a hallway, don't be in a corner, don't be outside, okay? Stay where you need to be. Keep your lockers clean when we get them back. Take care of your own possessions, and then make sure we're taking care of our garbage, right? Throwing that stuff away. So that's on the school grounds. When we visit the office, we want to wait until they're off the phone or ready to talk to us. Okay, maybe you've seen somebody, they walk through the door. Hey, I need an envelope for my lunch money. right? Those people are waiting, they're working, and so they come up and go, oh gosh, what this kid? Don't be that kid. Wait for eye contact. Wait for him to look at you, and then wait your turn if a door is closed, or please knock. Okay, to achieve, when you're leaving early or coming in late, you have to check into the office. Stop at the office and check in with them every time. And then ask staff to leave a message if the individual you want to see is not available. Hey, I want to talk to Mr. Haig. Well, he's not available. Can I leave a message to have him talk to me? Okay, that's what we do there. To behave in the office, you'd want to use your kind words, have a quiet mouth, have a calm body, and use please and thank you. Okay, just general things as Lakers that we want to do. Ooh, on the bus. How many people ride the bus? Okay, there's a few of us, right? On the bus, and we'll practice this when we get a chance to practice this, right? You got to be on time for your bus. Be prepared to leave at the end of the day, having everything ready, and then sit in the seat facing forward while on the bus. Achieving, you got to respect the bus driver. Keep track of your own belongings. I had a water bottle once, and it rolled all the way to the back of the bus. That wasn't keeping track of my belongings. Made a noise. Clunk, 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 all the way back. Okay, make sure you have all your stuff. Have positive conversations. And the words and the topics should be always positive, right? Making sure that we're appropriate all the time. Behave. Keep the litter off the bus. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Be a good example for the younger kids. Believe it or not, they look up to you. Okay? And then if you can have food or drink, make sure you're respectful with it. If the bus driver says no food or drink, no food or drink. Okay? It's that easy. Okay? So that's on the bus. An assembly, that would be anytime we get together. Maybe we'll go to the auditorium. Maybe we'll go into the gym. Maybe it'll be outside. Maybe we'll go on a field trip, right? So at an assembly, we want to stay for the entire performance. Maybe we get to watch the play or a musical or something like that. We want to stay for the entire performance. Take breaks before and after. We don't want to have to go to the bathroom, get up and move, right? That's disruptive and it's not very respectful. So we want to make sure we're there the whole time. Achieve by using good listening skills, right? Listening to what's happening. The side comments are really minimum when we have that. And then behaving, remain quiet during the performance. Sit where you're supposed to sit and be respectful to the speaker, right? Those are all great Laker qualities at assemblies. The bathrooms, okay? You'd think that that's easy. Just go to the bathroom and then be done. But we got to talk about this, right? Use the bathroom during your breaks or lunch. Go to the bathroom by yourself. You don't need a group of people to help you go to the bathroom. I found that you can go by yourself. It's okay. Achieve. Report issues to the teacher. Something's up in the bathroom. Somebody wrote something. There's a bunch of paper on the ground. The water's still running. There's a big puddle of water. Let us know that so we can get that cleaned up and taken care of. Okay? When you go in and then come back out. Do it quickly. And then respect the property, right? Keep the, you'll notice in the boys' bathroom anyway, upstairs, there on the mirrors, there used to be soap dispensers. Well, people take those off. Not janitors, students. They'd rip them off. So that's not being respectful. So we want soap. Soap is good for us. Hey, behave. Use the commons for conversation. If you want to talk, go out. Don't do it in the bathroom. Flush and flush again. I speak for the boys. Sometimes they don't flush. Then it smells like a barn in there. It's gross, right? It's disgusting. I don't like that smell. I don't know how you guys like it, but please flush, okay? Wash your hands and use the soap. That's really important now, okay? No phones in there, right? Your phones are invisible still, and use a quiet voice, okay? Use the equipment that's meant to be used for the correct purpose. Okay? In the classroom, we got something going on. Lots of noise. Chair, trucks, semi-trucks going down the hallway, I guess. Laker qualities in the classroom. Be on time. She's getting her breakfast back. Understand expectations when you're absent, and we'll talk about that, right? How to make up work when you're gone or where to find that stuff. Achieving in the classroom, complete your assignments, turn in quality work, and ask for help when you need it. Okay? Behave, use kind words, have a quiet mouth, have a calm body, use please and thank you, right? And we'll have substitute teachers at times. Okay. And when we have a sub, the expectations for them are the same as they are for us, right? Being respectful, all of these things. Yeah. We don't have open gym. We'll have that later, but we'll talk about that when that comes available. In the commons, that's the open areas upstairs and downstairs. Okay. Attend, walk and sit quietly, be in the commons with permission. Okay. Achieving, keep your personal items in control. That means keep your stuff with you. Don't throw it down the hallway. Don't leave it lay around. Pick it up. Keep it with you. Take pride in the school building. This is your school, right? People come in. If you want it to look, I don't want it to look junky. I want it to look nice. I'm proud of it. I want it to stay clean, stay pretty. Okay? Put your garbage in the trash and clean up after yourself. Believe it or not, I am not your mother. Clean up after yourself. That'd be great. Behave, respect the property, keep your hands to yourself, and be aware of your surroundings. We see people walk into things all the time because they aren't paying attention. Be aware of what's going on. We already did on the bus. We've been in the library, so we kind of know what it looks like, right? Your heads remain uncovered, right? That with hoods and hats, there's no hoods or hats. Use your hallways to get to your classes. So if you have some place you have to get, don't use the library to cut through as a shortcut. Achieving, be a good role model for others by studying quietly and independently. Be a good study partner if you get to go in there to study. Okay. Behaving, calm bodies, hands and feet, use your appropriate language, and respect the library and its furniture, right? It's new. We want it to look sharp. Okay, that's being in the library. We did a good job of that yesterday and the day before when we went in there. You guys did a good job. So, real good. How are we doing there, Miss Bigger? Oh, so good. All right. Can everybody see Miss Bigger in the corner? Hey. Okay, so I know we can only see 9, but.
See, why did it do that?
So we're playing around to see what's going on as we go through here too. Yeah.
I think it's better when it's bigger. Like
Absolutely. For you, right? We want you to see one thing.
Yeah.
We don't need you to see everybody else's face, but when we're talking on it, we want to be able to see everybody and see what's up. So that's on our end. We'd love to see everybody. On your end, we just want you to see us and what we're doing. Okay? So good, Eva. Thank you for that. Oh, to be honest, I'm not sure how today's going to look with the technology that I have. Okay. So, let's try to check in, right? And if I'm on, for me anyway, Mrs. Bigger's computer's working swell. No, that's okay. She's working swell, right? If you look at me, I'm looking at my picture right now. Now I'm looking at the camera. I should practice looking at the camera, I guess, so it doesn't look so funny, right? I know. If it doesn't work for me, we'll figure something out, but be sure to go on to your Google Classroom at each time. So check in with the video. If it's not working, go to the Google Classroom and there'll be something in there for you to do there. Okay? Ms. Bigger?
Now, before we change gears too much too, those Laker qualities that we just went over, starting next week, Zamzo and I are going to be looking for students that are demonstrating those Laker qualities. And next Friday, same thing, at 8:30, we'll have another Red Team meeting and we'll celebrate our 3 students that we've chosen that week for Quality Students of the Week. Okay, so keep those in mind as you go this whole week. I think another Laker quality that will always be on there is just being flexible. Like Zamzo said, this week was a little chaotic, and I have a feeling today might be a little chaotic. Same with next week. So also showing flexibility as we try to work through here, okay? So check your Google Classrooms as much as you like. I know I'll post on there for when it's reading time or when it's Zamzo's reading time. I think you need to pull out your planner and look at your schedule for Friday so you know what days you're or what times you're doing what classes. I also sent that in that email that I sent this morning. So look on your schedule for what classes you have at what time, and then that's the time that I would check my Google Classroom at. Okay? Who's got questions? We feel okay? Zamzo and I are just an email away. So if you have any questions, send Zamzo and I an email. Hopefully we kind of know how to do that. Otherwise, check Google Classroom and get your schedule out so you know what you're doing at what time.
Did you send an
All
email?
right.
I sent an email.
Okay, so there should be an email. It's a different time today. Right, I think they're on the hour or so. So
Yeah.
check that email on the schedule there. We'll try to follow that as best we can. Questions?
I don't think they can answer questions because they're all muted.
Well, yeah, that's great.
Okay.
You could unmute yourself, ask the question, and then mute back. If you are unmuted, mute yourself so that we don't hear all that other background stuff. Chase, you had something?
I got most. No.
Okay.
It's just vibing. Oh, cool.
All right.
Well, if we don't have questions, then I think reading class starts at 9:30. So check Google Classroom by 9:30 to see what's the plan for today.
Okay. Oh, hey, quality student, by the way, you get a really cool certificate and $500 if you are the quality student for that week. So lots of chances, right? I know, right? Yep, $500, Eva. That's 6th grade money though. Okay. So just remember that there's that. If you haven't signed up for Remind or you haven't had your parents signed up for Remind,
Yes.
please take care of that. That's how one way we communicate, and you can be on it too. So what'd you say, 9:30?
9:30 is reading.
9:30 we'll be reading. Okay. So check in at 9:30, finish up your breakfast, brush your teeth, brush your hair, get ready.